John Quincy Adams. Key achievements and events as the sixth President of the United States. During his presidency from 1825 to 1829, John Quincy Adams made significant contributions and navigated notable events that influenced American history. Here are 10 major achievements and events from his tenure. 1. American System. President Adams supported the American System, a comprehensive economic plan proposed by Henry Clay, which aimed to promote internal improvements, establish a protective tariff, and create a national bank to stimulate economic growth and unify the country. 2. Tariff of Abominations. He signed the Tariff of 1828, also known as the Tariff of Abominations, which imposed high tariffs on imported goods, particularly textiles, to protect American industries. This controversial tariff sparked tensions between the North and the South, and contributed to the nullification crisis. 3. Erie Canal. Adams advocated for the completion of the Erie Canal, a groundbreaking transportation project connecting the Great Lakes to the Atlantic Ocean, via the Hudson River, which revolutionized trade and transportation in the United States and facilitated westward expansion. 4. Panama Congress. He proposed the Panama Congress in 1826, inviting Latin American nations to discuss common interests and promote cooperation in the Western Hemisphere. Although the Congress did not materialize, it laid the groundwork for future diplomatic initiatives. 5. National University. Adams advocated for the establishment of a national university in Washington, D.C., to promote higher education and intellectual advancement. Although his proposal was met with opposition and ultimately unsuccessful, it reflected his commitment to education and enlightenment. 6. Internal improvements. He supported federal funding for internal improvements, including the construction of roads, canals, and bridges, to facilitate commerce and communication between states and regions. 7. Indian removal. Adams opposed the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which authorized the forced relocation of Native American tribes from their ancestral lands in the southeast to lands west of the Mississippi River. Despite his opposition, the act was passed. During the presidency of Andrew Jackson. 8. Nullification crisis. He confronted the nullification crisis in South Carolina, where the state attempted to nullify the federal tariffs of 1828 and 1832. Asserting the doctrine of nullification and threatening secession, Adams stood firm in defense of federal authority and the supremacy of the Constitution. 9. International relations. Adams pursued diplomatic initiatives to improve relations with European powers and expand American influence abroad, including negotiations with Britain over the northwest boundary, and efforts to secure trade agreements with other nations. 10. Preservation of the Union. Throughout his presidency, Adams remained committed to preserving the unity and integrity of the Union, advocating for national unity and harmony amidst growing sectional tensions and political divisions.